Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Vittorio De Sica's The Bicycle Thief and a couple of elements of it, such as the mise-en-scène, editing, cinematography, and just why it belongs in the film movement of Italian neorealism. So first of all, for the mise-en-scène, there's always an empty background when the camera is facing Antonio Ricci, and there's always a wall with, say, barred windows on the shots of Antonio. Then when it pans over to the alley where the bicycle is, it seems as if like the bike is the only way for him to escape the situation that he's in. The costuming of the people in the background and both of people in the background and of Antonio and Bruno is dull and drab. The roads and buildings don't exactly seem too nice. And here the director is trying to portray that Antonio and Bruno are part of a middle or lower class society, and everyone who's a part of this society has to work hard for everything they own, which gives a little bit more significance to the bicycle. This makes it seem like it's more of a coveted item per se. For the editing in this scene, it's mostly slow-paced. There's long takes of Antonio's face, paired with a plethora of eyeline match cuts to clearly portray what he wants, which in this situation is the bike. The long takes of Antonio show the audience how hard it was for Antonio to stoop to the level of the man who stole his bike, and the purpose is to show that stealing the bike is against Antonio's moral compass. However, it's kind of like a necessary evil for him to keep his job and support his family. Okay, for the cinematography of this scene, I'm just going to go over a couple little things that stood out to me. There's an extreme long shot of people in a stadium, which makes the viewer understand that like he's the outcast and a misfit, all because he doesn't have a bike. So it's pretty much like all of them versus him, just because he doesn't have a bike and he doesn't have means to support his family and put food on the table. And there's a high-angle shot of Antonio and Bruno sitting on the curb, which means, or it's just meant to show that they're powerless in this situation. The dolly shots and pans during the chase sequence of Antonio on the bike running away from, obviously, the people who are chasing him, trying to stop him from stealing it, are meant to symbolize Antonio's, say, impending doom, that his poor choice will have like societal ramifications, and he'll be like forever labeled as the thief. So the movie and pretty much just the specific scene are a perfect example of the Italian neorealism film movement, and this is because it fulfills some of like the big main pillars of what an Italian neorealist film is. So first of all, it was shot on location, as there were little to no sets created for this production. Next, Vittorio De Sica, the director of the movie, used non-actors to play his characters. These were just people that he found on the street that he thought would fit the roles. And obviously, this led to the characters and the overall plot being much more believable, because obviously the actual people have been in these situations before. There's lots of trivial micro-actions, meaning that there's like elongated shots of the background and just little unneeded things that help the viewer get a general gist and understanding of what the protagonist's world is like, which in this case is obviously Antonio's world. Finally, there's like the combination of flattening of emotions, and this goes along with the open ending of the film. And during the final chase sequence, there could have been so much more tension and drama between Antonio and Bruno, and Antonio and the citizens who caught him. I could go into that, but we'll just leave it at that for now. And the open ending is just a prototypical trait of Italian neorealist films, which left the ending for its viewers to contemplate and think about. Thank you.